Why is David Letterman asking everyone if the drum kit is theirs or a hired one?
Are these your drums or rentals? Very nice. Are those yours? Are these your drums? Are those your drums? Or those are rentals? They're still beautiful drums.
Well, it's a fair question because most of the time drummers don't bring their own drum kit to gigs. Just about every other musician brings their own instrument to gigs. You might notice your favourite band members always use the same instrument, except for the drummer. The drummer will play the same brand and model of drum kit for most gigs, especially if they're endorsed by a brand. But the drum set itself changes between gigs, which is obvious from the different colours of the kits between shows. The drummer usually hires the drum kit from a company in each country or city that they go to, especially if they're flying to each city instead of driving. It's hard and expensive to fly a big drum kit around. If you're in a smaller band, you might try and borrow drum kits in each city from a friend or some friendly person you found online to save money. However, bigger artists might bring their own drum kit to every single gig on a world tour. This is for a few different reasons. One of them being that their kit looks sick, and another being that they don't need to worry about the cost and effort of lugging a kit around the world. And it's also just comfy and reassuring to play the exact same drum set every night. You become accustomed to the instrument's nuances, like what it feels like, its tone, and what it's like to tune. On the other hand, drummers who are playing a local gig will just bring their own kit to the gig unless they're borrowing a kit from one of the other bands playing on the lineup. Sometimes a venue might even provide their own drum set for bands to use. This is called the house kit. At smaller venues, it's common for all the bands on the lineup to share the same drum kit, as there's simply no room to store more than one drum set on or off the stage. All drummers do bring a few of their own items to each gig. We call these breakables. A venue might say, you can use our drum kit, but bring your breakables. Breakables include cymbals, snare drums, sticks, and maybe the bass drum pedal. These parts of the kit can get really pricey, custom, and surprise, they're also more breakable than the rest of the kit.